You have a product idea in mind. You have the resources to produce it. All you now need is people to buy your products. But how do you identify the people who would buy your products? How do you know your target audience? Hello everyone, this is Debayan and welcome to another video of MBA Talks. I got this question on Quora and decided to make a video answering it. Now, if you are a young manager, MBA student, early age startup or a freelancer, identifying your target market is essential for you and your products. So stay with me till the end and find out the methods to reach out to your targets. This video is going to be a little heavy on the content, so feel free to pause and take notes whenever you feel like. Let's get right into the video. Market research is the best way to identify your target audience. You first need actual primary data inputs from the market. Market research has to be conducted to know about the way the market thinks about your product, their attitudes, the segments within your market, the size and growth of each segment. Once you have good research-backed data, you need to analyze them until they can give you all the answers you need. If you are a startup or a freelancer, try to create a survey form and float it to who you think would be benefited from your products. Ask questions that would help you later in segmenting them. Ask questions like professions, demographics, hobbies, and try drawing them towards your product. Let's say your business is manufacturing sports shoes. You need then to identify when and where people use shoes, who buys for them, how frequently they wear, their age group, etc. These data will help you in segmenting your customer base. You can then select the segment or segments you think would best suit your product. Now, after you have separate mutually exclusive groups, you can analyze which group would be best for your products and would be able to afford them. To identify your market, you need to know who benefits most from your products, where to find them, and whether they are profitable or not. Before going about finding your target audience, you need to have a clear picture of your products, from product attributes, benefits, characteristics to price, in your mind. Having a clear idea about the features, you need to ask then what are the benefits of those features to your customers who will be buying your products. You must relate each feature to a benefit. The difference between feature and benefit is that a feature is an attribute of the product, while a benefit is the solution that the consumer receives upon consuming the product. So a feature is from the point of view of the product, a benefit is from the point of view of the customer. To clear it out, let's take an example. A 14 megapixel would be your mobile camera's feature, but being able to click good photos is the benefit your customers will get from that 14 megapixel camera. It is advisable to focus on benefits while communicating your products and use features to add credibility to your claims of the benefits. For example, your message may be click stunning photos using 14MP camera for the same mobile phone. Here you are highlighting the benefit of being able to click stunning photos and have used features 14 megapixel as a proof of claim to those benefits. You are saying 14 megapixel helps in clicking good photos. Coming back to the question, the data from your market research will tell you about the benefits each group seeks the most. You can then understand which segment or segments would be most benefited by your product. Target only those segments that seek those benefits and are willing to afford the same. You can then highlight those benefits while communicating about your products to them in your marketing communication. Now that you have identified your target audience and know the benefits they are seeking, you now need to locate them and reach out to them. Based on demography and social class, they can be in rural or urban areas, maybe online on social media or offline. They may be on social media consuming content for a particular time of the day and for the remaining time they may be offline. They may consume products, they may purchase products from online e-commerce stores or from offline physical stores. You need to be primarily present in two places: the places where your customers transact and the places where your customers hang out. The first place where your customers transact, is the place where the fourth stage in the buying process happens. Here they buy the product. Here they are at the fourth stage in the buying process. If you want to know more about the buying stages, I have made a video about the same. Do check that out from the description. This place where your consumers transact is essential, as you need to be there where your customers make purchase. If you are an FMCG product, you need to place your products at supermarket, mom and pop stores, small retailer shops, etc. If you have a luxury brand, shopping malls could be your option. For software products, you need to have an e-commerce enabled website for aiding your customers in making purchase without having to let a third-party website sell your product. The second place, the place where your customers hang out. This will help you attract your target market from the first stage, that is the awareness stage. You can find and pitch your products or product ideas to them there. Make them know about your product and increase the awareness. Often when the customers are at their purchase site, they have already made up their mind on what to buy. If you want them to buy your product, if you want your product to be in their consideration set or final set, you need to start way before they decide to buy. You need to make them aware of your products and work your way up the ladder till the decision phase. To increase their awareness, you need to present your products to them when they aren't explicitly looking for product. Like traveling to work, you can advertise your products on billboards beside the highway to attract people scrolling through social media, create social media advertisement, or post on your product page to catch their attention when they are watching a movie. Show them a TVC during or before the movie. So your products will get noticed by your target audience, and the more you do, the greater will be your brand recall during the later stages of the buying process. It is imperative that your target audience has to be a profitable segment for your products, else all your marketing efforts will go in vain. Your customers need to be willing to pay for your products. Now, how do you identify whether they are willing to pay for your products or not? You can either include questions about their willingness to pay in your market research survey questionnaire or analyze them from secondary sources. People may not be able to judge themselves and give correct responses as to their willingness to pay, but you can do better by observing their purchase pattern. See if they are consuming similar products that are being sold in the market. If they are, then at what price, and the relative sale of each price segment. This will help you identify how best to price your product. For example, if your product is something like digestive biscuits, you know the segment for that is smaller in size than the entire biscuit segment. In this stage, you need to ensure that people belonging to the segment who would buy digestive biscuits are willing to pay more or not. If yes, then you can expect profits, and it makes sense in bringing out the product at higher price. Observe their geographical location and the factors that influence their willingness to pay. If influencers are supporting your product's price, you need to encash on them. Otherwise, try to supersede them by highlighting the benefits contradicting them. If the target audience is seeking benefits of your products but are unwilling to pay, it is better to leave them and think about retargeting your products. So what do you think are the perfect target market for your products, and how do you identify them? Are you sure they're profitable? Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share this channel with everyone. See you in my next video. Till then, take care, keep marketing.